man showed up.
We hot. We live in the living color.
Bill Willis.
Yep.
You
Hot.
said I started this shit.
We live in the living
Donnie
color.
Stuckey is in the motherfucking building.
We live and we
Like
hot.
Mr. Factor said.
The community
We was getting
picnic
money like Donnie
after
Stuckey.
the cleanup
So
work
I
at the
stopped the
park.
music one time to take
All
the
the
ball to
pioneers, all of the
And
pioneers,
salute
all of the
my
elders
homeboy, Donnie
that
Stuckey
watched after us
is in
as
the
kids
building.
down in this park. We here. We here. We got our young kings over there in the building. Pioneers. We got Mac One, Sean Copeland running the music. We got Mr. Stuckey over there. That was our main man. Yep. These brothers were a few years older, a couple of years older than me. But as you can see, our people are coming out in droves. It's still early right now, but it's all good. We're gonna walk through the park. I'm telling you, we'll clean this place up. If you clean it up, if you build it, they will come to it. It's 1,000 memories down here. 1,000 memories down here. 1,000 stories. 1,000 stories. Those that still here and those that have passed on. Got food for everybody. Nobody had to spend a dime. Because it's in people's heart to do good. Nobody asking for nothing. Nobody looking for nothing. We have more that we can do amongst ourselves. We ain't never got to go outside of ourselves for nothing. We got our elder folks down here. Our elder folks are down here that paved the way for us. These was the mamas and the friends' parents that will whoop our butts. And by the time we get home, we're gonna get another beat. We're gonna get another beat. We're gonna get 2 or 3 whoopings for acting up. This is what we doing. This is the park. This place was covered up and turned into a forest. You couldn't even see the sidewalk. The children going to the store on the corner had to walk in the street. Got down here and cleaned this place up. And that's what it is. We told y'all that we was gonna periodically be coming back. Periodically coming back. There's our kingpin right here. He's been with us since the beginning. And because of him and my other young brother, we're gonna spotlight him. That's the initial running start for this whole program. We got all of our elders down here. These brothers down here that watched out for us. They might have gambled, they might have sold weed, they might have sold dope, but whatever they did and whatever they made, they went to take care of their families. Take care of their families, take care of their children. The children in this park never went without ice cream, never went without candy. They never went without anything. So we here, live in the living color. Live in the living color. There's Giovanni. Now that's one of my comrades, like young car. He's younger than me. But he's live, he's hot. He's on Facebook too. We ain't doing nothing but real life. We're talking about operating in righteousness in this world. We ain't quoting no scriptures. We ain't saying no religious mess. We just gonna exemplify the Most High's righteousness while we live. We're gonna love people while we live. We're gonna forgive them while we live. And we're gonna ask for forgiveness while we live. We're gonna do all of that.
If you don't put forth labor, God ain't gonna wait. Hey, you gonna sit around here and you gonna reap like old weather leaves.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. See, they ain't gonna see this on. They ain't gonna show you this on TV. What they show you on TV, here's one of our young kings. Here's one of our young kings here. We grew up in this park playing together. But this brother, he's a shaker in this city. He's a shaker in this city. And the type of employment that he have had pulled all kind of people into things. I ain't gonna mention it, but I'm just saying that he's a shaker in this city. And so everybody that's doing well and everybody that's on a big note, they don't come from somewhere else. Many of them still in the hood. We still here, ain't we, baby? We still here. Talking about impacting the world. Talking about impacting the world. All these bouncy houses, all of this food, all of this work, all this stuff that hasn't been put forth, ain't nobody asked nobody for nothing. It came at the expense of those that just had it in their heart to give something, to come alongside and help. Those that was into different things, cleanup work, they'll come and clean up. Those that was in the landscaping work, they came with chainsaws. They cut stuff down. They cut the grass. And you know, those that had trucks and trailers, they hauled stuff away. Those that could cook, they came out. They brought their grills out. They brought their barbecue grills out. Their barbecue pits out. All of this stuff, ain't nobody getting paid for nothing. This is one person at a time, heart being moved to do something that was good. for the community and for these children. And I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, if you ain't gonna impact the world while you living, here's another one of our young kings, one of our city officials. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever it is that's needed, we got people in the place to get it done. We got people in the place to get it done, don't we, Slick Rick? That's right, that's right, that's right. These are elders that we came up on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna gravitate over here. Hey now, we're gonna gravitate over here. Because this is one of the mother figures in the community. These are her children, her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren that came and started the thing to put this park back together. This is Miss Marguerite Stevenson, and today would have been her birthday. See, when I was a child, my mother was murdered at the age of 11, and we had to move from Minnesota and come back to Kansas City and live with my daddy. We stayed right across the street from this lady here, you know what I mean? One of the reasons why I become what I done become is because of this lady. Her and my father, some kind of way, had grew up together. They had known each other for years, and they was good friends, and she never let me get away with nothing. So we just paying homage on today. And I know wherever you are, whatever you doing, you know that you experience the same thing in the community that you are part of. So whatever you can find to do in your community with your people, you put your hand to it and you get it done. We used to call this dude Bugs Moran. Bugs Moran, the ladies' man. That's what we called him. He was Bugs Moran, the ladies' man. But oh, I wish y'all could have seen him on a pair of skates, boy. Your heart would have melted if you seen him. So yeah. Yep. Hey, so all praises to the Most High Heavenly Father and His glorious Son. There's 40. It's another one of our young kings. We came through this park with kids. 40, if you had to say anything to anybody that was listening about how you was raised in this park and what things that you grew into your grown age that you still carry with you today, what could you say? What could you say?
Now, if y'all know 27th Street, we got some legendary stables.
Now you heard it. He said Uncle Chad used to whoop him. We had in this park what was called, it was called a hole. This was the hole. This thing right here. If you skip school, if you got in trouble, and you, hey, it's already on there. It's on there. If you skip school, you got in trouble, you came to the park, they put you in the hole. They will hang you up by your feet and put you in from the top. And while you was in there, everybody around would be punching on you. They wouldn't be trying to hurt you, but they'd be punching you hard enough for you to learn a lesson. That's what we went through at the park. Our people loved us. Our people loved us. They loved us. And we got to learn how to exemplify that same love. Same love to the brothers and sisters. Same love.
R.I.P. to the Dutchess, goddammit!
Yep, that's right.
Y'all think the Dutchess ain't watching this motherfucking show?
We still got our brothers in full effect. Hey, don't forget about Michael Pitts and Troy Bruce.
Remember what I tell y'all.
Troy Bruce.
If I forget a name,
yep, we ain't gonna forget nobody. We ain't gonna forget nobody, girl. We gonna remember everybody. Yep, that's what's up though. We here, we having a good time, we reminiscing. They just called Birdie. Yeah. Yep, that's what's up. We got my main man right there. Breathe on us. Breathe on us. Ain't it beautiful?
I knew it was going to happen.
Man, it's beautiful.
I am not surprised. When people get in the spirit and want to get together and enjoy themselves, this is what happens. People come together. We're having a great time.
Yeah. So say that phrase again.
Hey, if you build it, they will come.
If you what?
Build it, they will come.
If you what?
If you build it, they will come.
One more time for the people in the back.
They will come.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. So it's worldwide. This is worldwide. It's worldwide. You know why I say it's worldwide? Some people say, oh, well, he talking about it's worldwide. That's just one little block. Ain't even a whole block. That's just one little bitty park. You know why I say it's worldwide? Because the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. We don't mean to stop right here. We mean to excite some brothers and sisters that are in different cities, in different states, and that they may have their hearts moved to do the same thing, to be concerned. Ain't that what the scriptures say? Thou shalt not kill. If you don't kill, that means that you will be preoccupied with keeping your brothers and sisters alive. Thou shalt not steal. If you don't steal, that means that you want to see your brother do well enough, and that you want to do well enough also for yourself. So you'll go out and make your own living. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy brother. That means that you won't lie on your brother. You won't become envious of your brother. You won't be jealous of your brother, but you will love your brother. You see? Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. I'm not envious. I'm not jealous when I see my brother doing good. I can get close enough to my brother, and my brother can do what God told Adam to do in the beginning, to be fruitful and to multiply. Whatever you know how to do, teach somebody else how to do it, and multiply that gift, and let them go and teach 2 more people, and let them 2 people go and teach 4 more people, and let them 4 people go teach 8 people, and those 8 teach 16, and then on and on again. And that's how we exemplify the Father's righteousness. But it starts with us, living the life that the Most High had given us to live. Not with superficiality, which comes at the hand of religion. It don't matter how much Bible you know. It don't matter how much Quran you know. It don't matter what religious order that you come from. It don't matter what your religious ideology is. If you're not having a direct impact on the world that you are living in, then you're not having an impact at all, and you're not walking about God's righteousness, because can't nobody walk by God's righteousness by themselves. And when you go into the kingdom, you will not go by yourself if you go to the kingdom. So we just want to give a shout out to all the brothers and sisters. We do these videos not so that we can get some type of showmanship. It ain't about that. Nobody trying to be noticed. Nobody trying to be recognized. Ain't no one person that can take credit for nothing. Every hand that was down, all of the hands, different hands put in to make this thing happen. And if anything is going to happen in our community, if things going to happen in our families, it's going to take us to get it done. Now, if you want to be the kind of person that's just dependent upon everybody else, you want to be constantly looking for the government for a handout, looking for the government to put child support on a man so you can be lazy. You want to be looking for excuses why you can't take care of your children. You want to look for all these different excuses. Well, she put me on child support. Well, if you take care of your children like you're supposed to, you got to be a man. If you're going to be a man, they can put you on child support, and they can take that, and you're still going to go past that. They can take what they're going to give from child support, but I'm going the extra mile, because child support can't make me do nothing close to what I would do for my children. So let's stand up and be men. Let's stand up and be women. Men of character, women of character. Stand up and be who we supposed to be. That's how that go. All praises to the Most High Heavenly Father and His glorious Son. We're grateful. We're going to be coming back because the community is just now starting to fill up. By the time we get to the later hours of the evening, we're going to come back. We're going to bring some of these young kings on. We're going to bring some of these young kings on, because all of our young kings ain't running around in the street toting guns and shooting people. And it don't make no sense that our young brothers out here, you got to hear 30, 40 shots, pop, 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 and ain't nobody hit nothing that they were shooting at. You just shooting just to be shooting, just to let somebody know that you got a gun. But look at who you shooting at. You ain't shooting at that dude. You're shooting at yourself. You're killing your own self and don't even realize it. So we're going to come back and we're going to hear from some of these young kings that they're not going to put these young kings that have college degrees that's doing these things. They ain't going to put these young kings that's leading the way, making a difference in these communities. They're not going to spotlight these young kings on the TV. They're going to spotlight Lil Wayne and everybody else on the TV. That's all this foolishness. But we're going to bring some of these young kings and we're going to pique their brain and see what kind of vision God has given them for the days to come. Until later, peace and blessings be upon all of you.